The polyacrylamide gels are stored in the refrigerator. They come from BioRad. Cabinet T3 holds all the supplies needed to run a gel. We will need this power supply here. We will need the gel box here. We will need some buffer, which is also stored in this cabinet. Later on we'll need some stain. Initially I need to set up this inner compartment of the gel box. You could run two gels, one on each side, or you can run one gel with the other side occupied by this buffer dam. This looks like it might be disposable, but it's a very important piece and should never be thrown away. Buffer dam will go on one side. These side arms snap up and hold things securely in place. There's a gasket here that makes a seal. This gel is expired, so this will be good for our practice. I open the plastic container. Inside I have this is called a gel cassette. There are instructions. Remove tape at the bottom. So that's here at the bottom. Green tape. Removed. This is electrophoresis, and we need to run electrical current through the gel. The tape would act as an insulator, that's why it must be removed prior to running. There is a comb here. This green section is removable. The comb must face toward the inside of the gel compartment. So I'm going to push this gel cassette in here. So these little ears at the bottom are holding the base of the gel. Buffer dam is on the other side. Hold it together with my hands. Flip up the sides like so. We use a running buffer as the electrolyte for the gel. It holds the pH at the right value and it has enough conductivity to run the gel in a short amount of time. We buy this from BioRad. This is a 10x concentrate. Take 100 milliliters of this, dilute it with 900 mils of water, and this is what the running buffer is. My next step here is not a standard step, but I will test the seals on this compartment. I should be able to pour in buffer, and it should remain in the chamber without leaking. I don't see any puddles forming on the bottom, which is an encouraging sign. So it looks like I have adequately sealed this compartment. Normally I would fill this at a later stage. The gel box has these two ears, and it has a red and black color coding. The inner gel box compartment also has red and black. Must be aligned, and it is appropriate to use the slots where the ears are. The power comes through this lid. You can see there's red and black, which must align with the red and black of the inner compartment. The ears will poke through the lid. Now I'm ready to add buffer to the entire gel box. There's a line here that says for 2 gels. 1 or 2 is what it should say. So I can fill up to the line with buffer. And the inner compartment also gets filled with buffer. The inner compartment will have a higher water level than the outer. And this is why it's important for there to be no leaks. If there's a leak, then the inner compartment water level will drop, and then the top of the gel will run dry, which will stop the electrophoresis. I'm now ready to remove the comb. There's a little notch here that allows me to grip the green comb. I want to pull straight up, slowly, gently, straight up. You can now see there are these numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My water level is too low. I need to have the water level above the inner glass plate. You can see there is a line above the numbers. It's not a black line, it's more of a light line. That is the inner glass plate. The wells are now flooded with the buffer, and that's what I desire. This is the overall appearance of the gel box when it's properly loaded with buffer.